afternoon baseball coming your way on the show from Petco Park in downtown San Diego. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Kenny Lofton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Grisham is underneath this one. 2 gone. Ready now is Willie McCovey. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Soft grounder left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The left fielder, number 24.
And now, Willie Mays. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Now to the plate, here is Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Danny D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And now a pitch on the way.
First baseman,
That's popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul. He takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that look.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Taken in by Machado on the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. One out, bases empty. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
So the bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. First delivery to him. Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. That brings up Wander Franco. Skied down the left field line. Marisnik on the move. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Standing in now, fight of blue. This is popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Hard ground ball to third. Machado is there, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Fouled away. Cronenworth, a 27-year-old, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. From the stretch, Jake Marisnik comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Myers leads off first with one away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. In the hit will be Trent Grisham. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kenny Lofton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Reined in. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Stepping in once again is Joe Morgan. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a flare out to left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch. He's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get to it. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up the great Willie Mays. And the runner back easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for it.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the... That'll bring up Austin Nola as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Popped up. McCovey in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Mike Clevenger. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Clevenger becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Adam Frazier will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in will be Joe Carter. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings up Evan Longoria. Hit high and deep to right center. Myers on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of it.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. In now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. A high fastball is in there. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lofton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. Now here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eyes. Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... So here is Joe Morgan. Last time through was a base hit. Now the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The windup and the 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate, Willie McCovey. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first out. Next to stand in is Willie Mays. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Buster Posey now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Leading up for the Padres, the right fielder.
First pitch of the AB now.
Myers.
Will Myers is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fouled away. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. No one on with 1 down. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. McCovey will put this one away, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Joe Carter. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Nola is under this one. One down. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Hard hit towards center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now. So in now for San Francisco, Wander Franco. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
The pitcher, Mike Clevenger.
Wind up and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
So he got him swinging. Mike Clevenger becomes the first out in the bottom of the sixth inning. Adam Frazier is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Morgan onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with two men out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle. And
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, the switch hitter, Vida Blue. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Grounded down the third baseline, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the seventh. Julio Rodriguez will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 85, Julio.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's quickly 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Hit back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first two are aboard here to kick off the seventh. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out. They'll cash in here as the run is. Here's the first pitch to him. Opposite field to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rob Then comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. He's set. Here it comes. Jake Cronenworth is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away.
1-1.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch on the way. Will Myers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one by the look on the manager.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up Buster Posey.
The catcher, number 28.
Now here's the first offering.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know.
Oh, look at the diving stop. He's out.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
Now here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Carter stands at first with 1 out. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here comes the 5-tool middle infielder, Wander Franco. Lifted the other way out to left center. Marisnick is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. At the plate now, Rob Then in there. Now the throw. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Number 2.
Trent Grisham is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The Giants are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Trent Grisham goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Austin Nola is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Fouled off. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air to center field. Underneath it now is Lofton, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for 6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Here's Johnson, who come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Fernando Tatis Jr. is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Joe Morgan. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line drive to center field. And Tatis is there for out number 1. Next to bat for the Giants, Willie McCovey hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. To the plate now, Willie Mays. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hit hard up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Now it'll be Joe Carter. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Shoots this down the right field line. And a little self-preservation down at first. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt, and I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Adam Frazier is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that one yanked just foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. A punch out to end it as the Giants go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. 5-1 the final total in today's game. San Francisco jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Vida Blue takes the win on the mound.